Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on the fifth-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Burnstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Marshall's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Look, quarterback keeps the football. A change of direction. Has the first down and more. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Marshall. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, and we got a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Ohio State's offense gets their first crack now. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass. It's McCoy. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this
touchdown, Ohio State adds 6 more points to the total.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. They're going to run the option. The quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the defense comes up with the football.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's McCoy. And this pass is caught. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball on this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Incomplete for a third straight play. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Eagles offense takes the field again. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
He's got room to run. Has the first down, is still going. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Look out. Room to run here. He stopped just short of that first down marker. Inches away from it. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a quick grab. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the option play. QB decides to keep it here. Looks. Defense has it for a takeaway.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
They'll run it from the gun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away.
Number 14, on to punt it away.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Now here's the toss play. He breaks free.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. QB keeper all the way. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll try the option play here. Quarterback still with the football. Ball scooped up on the defense. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A huge defensive score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I've got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. It's a toss to the left side. Breaks into open space. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. You got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Back now goes in motion. The defense will have to adjust. Soccer with a strong tackle there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll run the option. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
He fires it down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10. And one final play before the end of the quarter.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll use the ground game here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's caught. It's Page. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The offense now operating in empty. Needs a completion here on fourth down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab by the receiver.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking downfield, it's McCoy. Scrambling and throwing it deep. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. They'll try to run for the 1st down. That's enough to move the 6 and give them a 1st down at the 41. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the 1st down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
1st down here for this offense. They're going to run it. 1st down, looking for more now. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal, and if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So nothing in the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Herd.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner will be brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's McCoy. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's got the first and still going. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone. And
a fumble here. Can you believe it? Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Looking for the wideout. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Looking to pass. It's McCoy. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete again. 4th count coming up. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a long-range attempt. 51 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The kick is short, and now he's going to try to make something happen here. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Marshall will kick it off to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Dropping back, it's McCoy. That pass is caught. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Throwing off play action. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The pass rush closing in. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he boots it high into the air. And this one will be fair caught. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Got it on the option. Breaks free. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Try to run it with the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the defense comes up with the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Dropping back. It's McCoy. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Send the back in motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And it's good from 56 yards. 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So, Marshall's offense takes the field again. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's an option look. It's a quarterback keeper. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They're going to run the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is just really sound play by the defense here on third down. You know the quarterback is a threat running the football. They anticipate it. They put themselves in a position. They come up with a loss there, and now we got fourth down.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he keeps it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Special teams on the field. Now here comes a punt. This will be fair caught at the 30. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They're fighting off the defender. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
To the air, it's McCoy. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a wide receiver screen. Second down after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Ortiz. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to throw it again. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off to the fullback. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Marshall has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down play coming up. Here's the option play. Quarterback keeps the football. A quick shoot. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. First and 10 now for the offense. Toss play to the running back going left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
They'll try the option play here. Ball's loose. They scramble for it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Play action here on first down. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Back to pass. It's McCoy. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. A quick throw out left, complete. Finding space at the 20. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Grab behind the line. It's Burns. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So, Marshall's offense takes the field again. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Inside the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Marshall.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to throw. It's McCoy. Fires it on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. Give it to the big fullback here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. He stuffed the run perfectly.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. 1st down and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Well, I got a question to play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead? Taking a chance, and it backfires.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Back in motion now. Scanning the field. It's McCoy. Off target and incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They'll run the option. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
And now the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
But his defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Oh, look at the quick cut. Touchdown, thundering herd. This offense is still clicking.
Wow, that is split-second decision-making by this quarterback, and it's necessary to run the option. The quarterback saw the defender and pitched it to his back, and he took it in for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Can the quarterback come through under pressure? Down a score late here in the 4th. Back to pass. It's McCoy. Hits the running back in the flat. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Oh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Oh, what a move. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They try to run it with the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And there's the handoff. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looking for a receiver. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurd.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42, Ohio State, 27.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? To throw, it's McCoy. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a late, deep throw. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
It's a deep shot to the right. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. For this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.